So just a reminder on a Google form, the first 3 questions should always be student's first name, student's last name, and what class period they're in. So their first name is a short answer, their last name as a short answer, and their class period. I would recommend making it multiple choice. That way they can just click a button. You don't want them to type first and one and FIRST, 1ST, and things like that. Just give them the options. You might want to make it a drop down just so it makes it shorter for them to view. If you're sharing your form with another teacher, I would also recommend having both teachers' names on there so students pick their teacher. That way when we get the data, it gets sorted. So again, the first 3 questions should always be first name, last name, class period, preferably as a drop down, and if you're sharing with them the teacher, that teacher. Then come your questions. So if you want the Google form to grade it for you, you will need to do a few things first. At the top of the screen, you need to change your settings to a quiz. Make it a quiz. Otherwise, it won't grade it. On the General tab, I recommend always leaving it set to collect their email addresses. And if you want to restrict it to people in your domain, you can. That's up to you. But again, always set it to collect their email addresses. Okay, so because we made it a quiz, now when I go to each question, the multiple choice questions, down here at the bottom, I clicked on the question and now it says answer key and it's worth 1 point. You might want to make this required so they have to answer it. That's not a big deal. So answer key, I'm going to click on the question. State Castle was built in New York, and then I click done. I go to my next question. I click on the question, answer key, what year was construction started, and done. Again, click on my question, answer key, click the correct answer, done. Answer key, done. And only because I have a short answer here, the answer is The Great Gatsby. And if the kids don't spell it correctly or type it in all caps, it's going to mark them wrong. And that's it for creating the form. Now to get the form to the students, if you're not using Google Classroom or you just want to send them a link, there's a couple ways to do this. I would recommend coming up here, clicking that preview button. As long as up here at the top it says view form, that's it. Just select this entire thing, Control-C copy, right-click copy, however you want to do it, and get that form to the student. So again, reminder, you're on your form, you click the preview button. As long as the ending says /view form, that's the whole link, the entire link. You need to give that to the students to take the quiz. Once the students are done with the quiz, I opened up an old one. Once the students are done with the quiz, at the top of the screen you'll see responses. And this will show you all the student scores. You can look at them individually or a summary. I'm going to do another video on what to do with the forms. But again, you would want to look on responses to see their scores. I'll add another video for that.